Artificial intelligence. We are all surrounded by it. Look left. Look right. Finally, you recognize this? We are all surrounded by AI technology. What does this mean for Uber and taxi drivers if Tesla, famous for its autonomous driving feature, creates a self-driving taxi system? How do people feel about this innovative AI technology? What does this mean for workers at risk of losing their jobs to AI? In order to answer those questions, we need to first look at a statistic from the Federal Reserve of St. Louis. The percentage labor force participation rate has dropped by 5%. At the same time, robot installations were increasing. These robots don't have AI incorporated in them. If AI-less robots have an impact on the labor industry, what could this mean for the industry when AI robots start rolling out? According to Indeed, AI job postings on Indeed rose 57.9% from May 2017 to May 2018 and a whopping 136.3% between May 2016 and May 2017. This is good news for business owners since the robots can work 2 shifts, don't need workers' compensation, nor do they need healthcare. This AI growth will most certainly cut costs for business owners. For workers, not really bad news. We should caution ourselves when we are inclined to believe that workers will go into unemployment. As a paper published by the MIT IBM Watson AI Lab states, new technology, even robotics, has tended to mean automating repetitive or arduous tasks, while often leading to new types of tasks for workers. The loss of jobs in the repetitive portion of the labor industry brings opportunity for a new field to emerge, changing the workers' jobs from the arduous jobs to the new field jobs. Then what are those jobs? They can simply get a job that involves creative thinking. Any non-repetitive task job that involves creative thinking will not be replaced in the far future. Examples of those jobs are hairstylists, teaching, designer, chefs, and more. Not convinced? Let's use grading essays as an example of a creative job. First, I asked multiple LA teachers on their opinion on this.
I don't know how a machine would grade an essay.
My understanding of artificial intelligence is that it's very algorithmic and equations, so maybe for things like grammar, but in terms of overall message and continuity of writing, I'm not sure I could do the same job, but I would be curious, I guess.
Let's go ask this machine learning programmer and get his opinion on using machine learning to grade essays. If I gave you a task of creating a machine model that can grade essays based on a rubric, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is that task?
I would say a 10, a full 10, especially as writing is an art.
Then what about self-driving taxis? Currently, we should not worry about it too much since consumers are not going to be comfortable completely relying on AI to transport them to places. Would you rather have self-driving taxis or Uber?
No, I'd rather have the Uber because of the self-driving taxis. What if they crash and stuff, and then you in there, and then you're locked, and then you die?
I would probably have an Uber just because there's also, for a self-driving car, there's also ethical implications as well. You don't know if, after all, it's a machine, so things can, fumble. So I think I would personally go for an Uber just to save my life.
Uber.
Why?
Self-driving kind of scares me because anything could happen. It's not a person behind the wheel.
Even if it's much cheaper, you'll still go for Uber?
I'd probably be more comfortable with having a human driving a vehicle.
Some AI technology doesn't seem reliable enough for consumers to feel confident using it. Although we currently do not need to be overly apprehensive about AI taking over the jobs of taxi drivers, we need to soon, since the growth of AI is going to likely reach a point where consumers will start using AI technology because of its improved reliability and likely reduced prices. AI is globally growing. The automation AI wave is also happening in China, much more than that of the US. They have many surveillance cameras that track each citizen's walking path and have tons more automation in factories. Not only is AI being used globally, but the people who are watching this likely interacted with AI multiple times. How did you find this documentary? Did you use Google search? Have you used Siri? Alexa, Google Translate? The rise of AI is inevitable, but does not equal a rise in unemployment. When AI takes over a part of an industry, opportunity rises for unemployment to fill in a new field. Next time, when you pick up your phone to do a Google search, ask yourself, does your phone really hold the potential to put a lot of workers into unemployment?